This is one of those moments that every adult child dreads. You see it coming before they do, the small scratches on the bumper, the missed turns, that one moment when they almost ran a red light. They may brush it off like it's nothing, but you're watching closely and deep down, you know it's time to have the talk, the driving talk. And just thinking about that conversation probably makes your stomach tighten, because it's not just about a car, it's about freedom. It's about independence, and for many parents, it feels like giving up on one of the last parts of life that they can still control. But here's the truth. While the conversation is uncomfortable, it can also be life-saving, not just for them, but for others on the road. And it's one of the most loving things you can do. Today, we're going to walk you through how to start the conversation, how to keep it respectful and honest, and how to give your parent the support and the dignity that they deserve while helping them make this really tough transition. First, start by writing down what you've actually seen. Not feelings, not fears, facts. Did they run a stop sign? Did they forget how to get to the store that they've been going to for 20 years? Did they hit the garage pulling in? Make a list so that when the moment comes, you can speak to them calmly and clearly. Use I statements. Say something like, I felt nervous when I saw you drifting into the other lane. Or, I got scared when you seemed unsure which pedal to press. This avoids blaming them or putting them on the defensive. You're not accusing them, you're caring. And let's take a moment to talk about what this really means for them. For many older adults, the car is symbolic. It's not just about getting places. It's about being someone who can help, someone who doesn't have to rely on others. So, expect resistance, expect denial. Maybe even some hurt feelings, but that's okay. Let them have those feelings. Your job isn't to win the conversation, it's to open the conversation. A helpful metaphor I like to use is the kitchen knife. You can cook a great meal with it, but if your hands get shaky, that knife can become dangerous. That doesn't mean you stop cooking. It just means you switch to tools that fit better. A car is the same. When it no longer fits the person they are today, it's time to use something safer. And that brings us to options. If the only thing you say is, you can't drive anymore, it's going to land like a punch. But if you say, we figured out a plan, that softens the blow, offering real alternatives. We can use a ride service for your appointments. I can help with groceries on Wednesdays. Here's the senior shuttle service for the community center. Frame it like a trade-off, not a punishment. Because this isn't about taking away their freedom. It's about keeping them safe so that they can enjoy the things that matter the most. And if the conversation gets too emotional or stuck, bring in the doctor. Many physicians are trained to assess driving safety. They can provide a neutral, clinical opinion that takes the pressure off of you. Sometimes it just helps to hear it from someone besides their child. Another idea? Suggest a driving assessment. Some local hospitals and senior centers offer them. It's a practical way to check reflexes, vision, and memory in a structured, respectful environment. And finally, know that this conversation may take time. You don't need to win it all in one sitting. Sometimes it takes a few talks, a few gentle nudges, and a whole lot of patience. You're planting seeds. You're showing up with love, and that's what matters more than anything. Click the link in the description below for my checklist on how to convince your parents they can no longer drive. It includes helpful talking points, timing tips, and real alternative transportation ideas that will make this whole process smoother and more respectful. This is a difficult conversation, but you don't have to do it alone. And by having it, you're protecting what matters the most.